Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Select Persons meeting. Today is Tuesday, September 16th. We're both in person here at the Poland conference room and hybrid in Zoom. You can also watch us on YouTube or stream us on cable TV. The agenda for this evening is we'll review any recognition of visitors not on the agenda, manager reports, the financial reports, and department reports. New business includes the conservation HOP wildlife report invoice, the GA ordinance and dependencies, and we'll set a date for a public hearing, as well as we'll discuss a representative to the RSU 16 budget committee, and we'll go over payables and any other business. At this point in time, we'll rise and receive the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We don't have anyone today. I don't think we have anyone on Zoom, so we'll get started on manager reports.
Okay, manager report for 16 September. Paving Brown Road and Westview have been paved. Auburn Water and Sewer District attended an annual measure of the lake meeting. That's just a group of people that are involved with the sewer district that get together. And it's kind of a thank you evening, but it's great networking. Later, I met with Auburn Water and Sewer District Director to discuss potential sewer expansion from Gray. This is just at the feasibility study stage, but they're trying to figure out where they can connect to sewer. And the shortest distance from where they want to start is up 26 and connecting at the Route 22-26 intersection. I think this is way in the future, but it was interesting to talk to them about that and keep that relationship going. MMA Executive Committee was reelected to the Executive Committee for a 3-year term. And at the Auburn Lewiston Airport, we reviewed the annual audit. There were no issues with that. Any questions, that's the manager report.
Great. And congratulations to getting reelected.
Yes,
Oh, thanks, Anna.
Yeah. It's great to have administrative staff from Poland on that committee.
Yeah, it's a
So,
good group of folks, and I'm happy to do that.
Thank you. Any questions? All right, financial reports.
Okay, we're a little over 21% through the year. Revenue, we'll start to see that pick up later. Tax bills are out now, so we'll see that stuff coming in. Motor vehicle excise a little bit above the glide slope on that. Just looking briefly from the expense sheet, you can see we're in good shape all along. We go to 100% on social service agencies because we paid those charitable contributions. Law enforcement, dispatching, and animal control, that's high because of the timing of contracts. And you can see where we are with RSU 16 and our CIP transfers that will bring that up. But so far, no issues. And pending any questions, that's the financial report.
I move we accept the financials report as read.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Questions?
James Walker,
Yes.
Marion Hawks,
Yes.
Lisa Albee,
Yes.
Jackson Learn.
Yes.
With a vote of 4-0, you have approved the financial reports as written, and John DeSantis is absent from the meeting tonight.
And Matt, anything noteworthy on the department reports?
No, things are going well with departments. We're getting ready to, actually we've closed Camp Connor and another successful summer with that camp, but no issues to highlight on department reports.
Okay. So that we can take a look at the invoice
Yeah.
that was sent to the Conservation Committee.
So what the conservation folks have to do as part of the conservation easement with the New England Forestry Foundation. There's various ways of managing these conservation lands. One of them is a wildlife and habitat assessment, which they needed to update, and we added a little bit more to that land since it was first established. The person that does this is a Poland resident who does a great job, actually. I'm very grateful that she does that, and recommend that the select board vote to allow conservation to pay this invoice.
Thank you for providing an explanation. Would anyone like to make a motion to pay this invoice?
I move we pay the invoice to First Light for the amount of $1,500.
I'll second.
Any more discussion? Questions?
James Walker,
Yes.
Marion Hobbs,
Yes.
Lisa Alby,
Yes.
Jackson Learn.
Yes.
With a vote 4-0, you have approved the invoice for, I'm sorry, I'm getting the name here, First Light in the amount of $1,500.
Thank you. Tell us about the proposed ordinances and,
This is the annual GA ordinance and appendices. They will come out for the public hearing next week. It's updating the amounts. We're required every October 1st. The state
Okay.
sends us new amounts that we need to get the board's approval on those in the ordinance. The ordinance.
this is general assistance.
Yep, general assistance. So they'll be in the packet next week. What I usually do, because it's a lot of paperwork, is I highlight what the changes are and put that first and foremost so that way everybody knows. Usually they go up by a very slight amount, and then that's what we set according to what the state ordinance is. So that'll be in next packet if you guys choose to do the public hearing at the next meeting, which I would suggest.
Okay.
That would be the 7 October meeting, right?
Yep. I don't know, you expect me to see that calendar from here?
Yeah, I can't even. So
No, I just wanted to make sure I was right.
do we need the motion now? to set
Yes.
the- Okay.
Yeah, to hold the public
So
hearing.
that would be October 7th.
I move that we hold our public hearing for October 7th for the general assistance updates.
Yep.
Not with a question mark, with a period.
I'll second it.
James Walker,
Yes.
Marion Hawks,
Yes.
Lisa Elby.
Yes.
Jackson Lerner.
Yes.
With a vote 4-0, you have approved setting a public hearing for October 7th at 7 p.m. for the GA ordinance and appendices updates.
Great. The next item on the agenda is discussing a budget committee representative for RSU 16 budget. Last year it was you, Lisa.
Yep.
Are you still wanting to be a part of that?
If there isn't anybody else, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I'm happy to do it again. If there isn't anybody that would like to.
Nope.
Join everybody, fight for it, guys.
No, thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
I-
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as everybody was okay with
Yeah.
what I, didn't do much, just listened and, yeah.
Does that require a motion or no?
Oh,
No.
so,
Okay.
just,
So Matt, you'll let,
I'll let Amy know and move you off to the races.
thank you, Lisa.
Absolutely, yep.
It is, it was a good, I did it 1 year. And, it's a lot, it sure is, and it's
Yeah.
a tough decision, because you're trying to be fiscally responsible while also weighing the needs of the kids in the school, and it's a big responsibility. Yeah.
In the end, for me personally, I feel that I'm just sort of relaying information back and forth. I don't have any decision-making, ability, but yeah. Yeah, and I learned so much.
There's a lot involved.
There's a lot involved in it, yeah, there sure is, so.
Great, thank you. Moving on, payables, page 50. Just need someone to make a motion to,
John's not here. Would you like to?
Sure. I make a motion that we pay our fiscal year 2026 totaling of $1,296,775.69.
I second that.
Questions?
Yes.
James Walker.
Yes.
Marianne Hawks.
Yes.
Lisa Elby.
Yes.
Jackson Learn.
Yes.
I vote 4-0. You have approved the payables in the amount of $1,296,775.69.
I guess we'll go around the table. Any other business or anything else?
The only thing I'm working on right now, and I'd hope to get it presented to us at the next meeting. I'm trying to work on some of those digital signs there, to see if we can get some prices and stuff. I'll get that all gathered up, and hopefully, I called the company and I'm hoping that they'll send us some catalogs, and that way there we can find out where we'll stand with the pricing. Then we'll have to go from there, Matt, and
Sure.
figure out, how we're gonna pay for it. Maybe some of it could come grant money, maybe, I don't know if we can use any of the TIF money on that or not.
Let's see what the pricing looks like.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
We can take it from there, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get all that literature. It's quite a lot of companies out there. And I was intending to try to get all the catalogs I can to see, we can match up the pricing. Yeah. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
good.
Thank you. I think what's top of mind for most people, tax invoices went out, and so just a couple reminders. Remember that the folks of the town are here to help, answer any questions that you may have. If you're eligible, there may be some tax assistance options available to some of our taxpayers. Also, don't forget about the homestead exemption. I have forgotten about that myself, so I'll be submitting that application at least to help out with next year's taxes, so it's a personal reminder to everyone. Don't forget, if you have lived in your home for at least 2 years, I think you're eligible for that. So, that's all that I have.
And I don't have anything.
I think the only thing that I have is I've started research on, to see how much it would cost to see if Poland was to do their own police force instead of being with Androscoggin. So I've just started looking at, local communities and started bringing that together for some pricing and seeing if it is something that's more reasonable.
Nothing from me, thanks.
I'm good.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
Before we close, I got one more question. Do you know where we stand right now? I've had people ask me, where do we stand on the expansion on the library right now?
We are waiting to see if the federal budget passes, and that when it does, if our congressionally directed spending amount is included in that budget. If it is, we're gonna get down the road of the full design that we've worked on for these number of years. If that doesn't make it through, we're gonna reevaluate how much we can do with the funds that we have.
Well, I'm wondering where we had that discussion, because my mother was on the committee, and she hasn't been going to the meetings, and she wanted to start up and try to find out what's going on with the committee again. On the, what they talked about, if they expanded, and I think you were there at the meetings too, expanding this way instead of going in that little corner, because I think it's gonna cost a lot to try to match that roof line in.
Yeah, we've got a design that we would
Yeah.
go forward with. It's just how much of that total project could we afford
Yeah.
with the funds that we
Right.
have? Should we not receive the $750,000 from the federal government? And we have, all we know is we're gonna make that decision at some point in the future.
Right.
We haven't done any work on that because it would
Right.
cost us some amount of money to restructure the design, and we may not need to, if things go our way with the federal money. So hopefully in the next, couple of months, we'll see what Congress does here, Jim, and
Right.
hopefully they'll be able to finish their job and get the federal budget passed, and our funds will be in there, and we'll owe Susan Collins another thank you.
Now, is Adam gonna be able to get you gonna be able to get the drainage in before snow flies?
He may. He and I were talking the other day, and our public works crew is pretty busy.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. He's got a list of projects that he's working on, and
Oh, yeah, he's pretty busy.
that's on the list.
Yeah,
How close to the top it is remains to be seen.
right.
But,
There's a lot of top priority out there, gotta get
Yeah.
finished before.
yeah, but our public works crew, they
Yeah.
show up at 6, they come back for lunch.
And I think the
Yeah,
top
they-
priority is probably the paving, where cold weather's coming, and they're gonna be,
Yeah,
they'll be
well,
shutting the plant down, yeah.
yeah, I think we've done the paving that we're gonna do this year. There might be one bit more. Hopefully we'll finish up the transfer station.
I thought the Brown Road come out nice.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Very nice. The only thing I wished he'd do, and I don't know whether I wish he'd stripe some of the roads, cause I tell you, some nights when it's foggy, very hard to see,
Yeah, we'll take a look at that.
yeah.
Sure.
Especially that extension that comes out, on Upper Elm Street. I went to the credit union one night, going down through there, it was so foggy, I could almost hardly tell whether it was in the road, because
Yeah.
that was that thick. And when you got the stripes on the road, at least you can tell somewhere where you are. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Have we heard any more about the park? Some sorts?
Right now, there's a couple of jobs that Adam has signed up to do. We're gonna see if he can do those this fall. And I'm not sure we're gonna get more done than that. Just because of the way the thing's gonna get built, it's with volunteer labor and donated materials for the vast majority of it, at least half. And we need to make sure various things are in place so we can move forward, one of which is for the stage, which is probably the largest and most visible component. We need a stamped set of drawings for that, and Scott's working on that. And I'm not sure we're gonna get that done so it can be put up this fall, but the slab's there,
Yeah.
and if we don't get that in this fall, we're gonna be going full speed ahead next summer, because our grant will end at the end of next calendar year, so it'll be a busy summer with the library and the park building.
Yeah.
But all good stuff, though.
Right.
It is good stuff.
It'll be good.
The thing I noticed, Matt, is that you look at some of these other towns, Poland's probably got the best set of roads right here. Adam's done an excellent job of getting. I think it's sad, though, these state aid roads, that one especially going up over White Oak Hill, the shoulders are giving out on it.
Yeah, they do a very good
I mean,
job of that.
It's just rough riding. They keep paving and paving and paving, and some of them, even the one that goes up over Poland Corner to Harris Hill, it's so crowned that when you go into a corner, it feels like you're gonna tip over, because they are crowned
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah,
And there's no ditches. They haven't ditched it out, and with no ditches, Adam said the same thing. When you don't have a ditch, the road gives out, because all your water stays in the
Stays on
road.
the road, yeah,
And
you don't
it
want
freezes
that.
and it heaves it all to pieces. I'm good. I said my piece.
I make a motion that we adjourn at, what is it,
7:20?
7:20?
Oh, I'll second that.
James Walker,
Yes.
Marion Hawks,
Yes.
Lisa Alby,
Yes.
Jackson Learn.
Yes.
With a vote of 4-0, you have adjourned the meeting. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you.